Good evening everyone, Combat King Zero here with some pages we found in the depths of the BBC's bins. If you live in the UK and you're a parent of a child who was born around 2000 to 2005, you might be aware of a little show called Story Makers. The show featured two little puppets in a library organising the books, with guest stars such as Danny John Jules, who, if you're a fan of Red Dwarf, you'll know as the cat. Anyway, we've found a couple of rejected Blue Cow stories. If you'll forgive the low quality of the storyboards, we'll begin. In a field not far away lives a herd of cows grazing quietly, but one of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the world beyond the field. "I wonder how furniture's made," she wondered one day. "She's off again," said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops outside the field. "I'd like a ticket to the furniture factory, please," she asked. "Hold very tight," said the bus driver as the double-decker sped off. "Here we are, madam, Doncaster Furniture Factory," said the bus driver. There's a lovely smell coming from that chimney," said Blue Cow. There was an awful lot of smoke billowing out of the tall factory chimney stack. Inside, Blue Cow met a familiar-looking face. "Hello, you're just in time for the tour," she said. "Now this machine creates very comfy couches. It's big enough to stand inside." As the tour guide explained to Blue Cow about the factory, the other visitor had a look inside the machine. "That's amazing! Only a few seconds to make a chair from raw materials?" Blue Cow gasped in awe. "Unfortunately, the workforce was complaining about low wages, so I bought in this handy machine to get rid of them," explained the tour guide. "So you run this place then? Moo, how exciting!" beamed Blue Cow. "Have you ever considered a career in furniture?" asked the tour guide. Unfortunately, before Blue Cow could accept the generous offer, the machine blew up after finishing one couch. With the factory in ruins, the only thing left for Blue Cow was to return to the field. "You'll never guess where I've been." "Where have you been?" "I went to a furniture factory where I was offered a job." "Everyone knows cows can't make furniture." "But we know they can." So yeah, no idea why that was binned. Let's move on to episode 2. In a field not far away lives a herd of cows grazing quietly, but one of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the world beyond the field. "I wonder what it would be like to visit a psychiatrist," she said one day. "She's off again," said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops outside the field. "I'd like to visit a psychiatrist, please." "Hold very tight," said the bus driver as the double-decker sped off. "Here we are, madam, Doncaster Mental Hospital," said the bus driver. "Moo-ah," said Blue Cow. The whole place looked very dark and gloomy, and there was a thunderstorm brewing. Inside, Blue Cow met a familiar-looking face. "Hello, I'll be your psychiatrist for the day," she said. "Come into my office and lie down on the couch," she said, inviting Blue Cow in. "It's very comfy," said Blue Cow. "What's it made from?" "I'll tell you later," replied the psychiatrist. "What seems to be on your mind?" "None of the other cows believe me when I say I've been out," she said. "Would you like to know what the couch is made from?" she offered. "Ooh, yes please," replied Blue Cow eagerly. Then the psychiatrist whispered the secret into Blue Cow's ear. "Moo-ah, oh no!" shrieked Blue Cow, who ran off down the hall screaming. Not knowing what had happened, the other doctors had her sectioned under the Mental Health Act. Blue Cow had some time to reflect. After a long period locked in a cell, Blue Cow eventually came to terms with the secret of the psychiatrist's couch and was released. "You'll never guess where I've been." "Where have you been?" "I went to a mental hospital where I was locked away for being mad." Everyone knows cows don't go mad. Wahahaha. So, yeah, brilliant. We've recovered a handful of frames of a third scrapped episode of Blue Cow. We'll see if we can go back and find more. I'm sure we will, if we get plenty of likes for this one. What would you like to see Blue Cow get up to? Put your ideas in the comments below, and we'll see what we can find from the CBeebies bins. Good night.